Khoa.
Good afternoon, judges and audience. My name is Khưu Minh Khoa, and I'm from Võ Children's Secondary School. Today, I'm going to tell you what is the biggest challenge in Vietnam for next 10 years, and what role does learning English have in addressing it. First, you know that in Vietnam now, there are lots of problems such as health, education, life people, traffic problems, climate change, economies, etc. But I only take the three biggest challenges in Vietnam for next 10 years is economies, health, education, and climate change. First, we will talk about climate change. Now, you see in the central Vietnam always have the typhoon from the East Sea go into it and destroy a lot of people there. The reason I think that because people now they don't care much about environment. They just put rubbish everywhere they want. They destroy jungles, kill lots of animals. They don't care much about environment now. Next, we will talk about economy. You know that Vietnam is a developing country, which means that industrial medium still use agriculture as the GDP's main structure. High corruption, high inflation, and especially life people is still hard. For example, the position of Time Corruption Perception Index in Vietnam in 2006 is only 111 in 163 countries. That is very low. That is very low, and not at all. The domestic per capita in a month with a worker in Vietnam is only about 149 US dollars a month. That's a very low salary for a worker who works in a developed country. The third one I want to talk with you is about education. In Vietnam, the curriculum is more theoretical than practical. The students just only learn. They don't practice very much because the school doesn't care about the people's matter and the practice. So they just learn like a parrot. They don't learn very much. They learn very much, but when they grow up, they just don't know what they do. So they are unemployment. It's very bad. And if this one just happened, how can Vietnam can be imagined in next 10 years? So the key to solve this problem is to learn English. Please don't think me that I am a person who have a language discrimination. But the reason I say that because English is a communicate language in the world. Every place in the world can speak English. You can travel everywhere you want if you can speak English. You can talk with the people who can speak English, and absolutely you can talk with the people the famous people, if you have some lucky fortunes. And the second reason I say that because English is an education language in the world. You can learn wherever you want, but it's not better than learning English in the developing countries such as UK, USA, Canada, New Zealand, and Australia, etc. So you go abroad there and learn it, and then you come back to Vietnam and apply it. I will bet that after 10 years of that, Vietnam is much changed than now. Conclusion: the biggest challenge for Vietnam in next 10 years is three things: economy, climate change, and natural disaster and climate change and education. If these problems need to solve by learning English, the kids are the small trees, but they need to learn very hard to come back with a victory to Vietnam. That's my end of my presentation. Thank you for listening.